All right, everybody, welcome to Pop Sports. I'm Pops, and we got some highlights today. Does Arkansas need some help? Do they need some changes, major changes? Yes, there's no doubt about it. And I'll tell you why. In this old boy's opinion, I mean, come on. The Memphis Tigers beating the Arkansas Razorbacks, it's the game of the week. There's no doubt about it. But why? American Conference beating the SEC? Come on, that's like, Division II beating, the Big Ten for the national championship. It never, ever should happen, So let's get to some highlights and look at this right quick. It's just ridiculous. We're going to roll through a little bit, but yeah, it's ridiculous. This should never happen because Arkansas had leads, right?
Play action. Green, look at the time he has.
Look at this. Wide open, right?
Open downfield
This is the way it should be.
Rohan Jones. Call
No problem. Arkansas should have had no problem with this game whatsoever.
He's got the speed.
And this is him just running this corner route.
Now,
it's the Marco Ward response.
that's not taking away anything from Memphis. I don't want you to get me wrong there, right? Nothing. Not taking anything away from them whatsoever. But they never should have beat Arkansas.
Coverage and the play fake totally forgets where
They're
his
tough,
assignment
good
is.
ball club.
And Rohan Jones from Rojo. Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
That should never happen.
So he can order the proper Renard champagne to pair with the Razor Clans at Chuck Hughes' place.
Yeah, that was...
He's coming after him,
Right,
but the
now we're
ball
looking.
gets outed and is complete
Memphis
as
making some
Graham
plays.
turns the corner for that line
Which would
to
happen,
gain. That
right?
was the first third
Get
down
some
of the game
decent
for either
scoring,
team
get some
for the
decent
Hogs.
plays.
What does his defense come up with on 3rd and 12? Lewis being backed up all the way back to the 37-yard line where he's going to have to
right.
unit.
Playing up the up position there for Arkansas, and it took a skip right into his belly, but nice job for the injured Chauncey Logan Jr. that we talked about early.
So the strike to Thompson.
7-3 at this point,
Off the
first
mark.
quarter.
And now they'll keep it on the ground with DeWosier.
Why is there a hole like that in that
back.
defense?
DeWosier
Shouldn't be.
came out of campus. The number 1 running back was injured week 1. 2nd and 10 for Lewis. And he's able to connect and get the first time with Brady Cluse, who had a spectacular touchdown.
Giving Lewis a chance to throw it.
That goes for 20 yards. And now Lewis able to utilize his legs and take advantage of a block on the outside for another first down. As nobody is even close to Braylon Russell as he goes
Memphis up
untouched
10-7
until
at this
Kamari
point,
Wilson
right?
is able to find him.
But Arkansas comes
And their
back.
defense has already been quickly.
And, right before the half,
Could be a
they're up
double pass.
21-10.
C.J. Smith's going to wind it up, and that ball is intercepted. Miguel Mitchell
Then they
was
get an
just
interception.
waiting on it, so the trick play
they should have
goes
this thing
south.
locked up at
Wide
this
open,
point.
running down the boundary. If this throw could have been a lot more accurate. Just a little bit of pressure in his face. I think the defender got a piece of it, which is why it fluttered. You've seen Ryan Silverfield. He's taken some chances with onside kicks in this game. Now the double pass. That could have been a massive explosive play gone awry. And Arkansas right back in business here after the pick. So a lot of defenders think it's going to the running back. He pulls it out at the last second and takes off.
2nd and 3. Green will connect and get it complete to Jaden Platt, who's an outstanding looking tight end. Back to business is Talon Green. Shallow cross gets it complete again to Platt. Platt, a stiff arm and diving for the pylon.
Let's just see if this is in the end zone. He jumps. Hand goes down inside and out of bounds right there. The question is, where was the football in relationship to the goal line once that right hand went out?
Good play.
Is under further review.
Out.
Yep.
You need to look at that closer
the
down
effort,
the line.
the effort's amazing.
They
But
got
let's bring in
receivers.
Matt Austin, our rules expert. Matty?
Where's the problem?
Yeah, Joe, Jesse nailed it. His hand definitely hit out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
Washington trying to fight for it.
They got a running back.
And they're running in to mark it.
I'm impressed. Jalen Bell, number 9.
So they got stuff on the offensive side of the ball. Where's the problem? Well, defense, you can see the holes in defense. That's terrible defense. I mean, that interception was nice, but, yeah, there's way big holes in defense. Special teams, yeah, that's, you know. And defense is how you lose games. We all know that. So is it coaching? Well, everybody goes to the coaches when, you know, head coach especially, when you have losing seasons and you're losing games that you shouldn't. They always say the coaches, you know. But it comes down to players too, right? So where's the problem? That's the thing to figure out. You got to figure out where you're at. Because they went into this 2-1. There was no reason for them to lose this. So they were up 28-10 going into the half, right? I'm sorry, 28-16. All right, so let's get up to, 31-26. All right, let's get up to 8:46 left and see what happened here.
Green back to pass. And he gets it complete for a first down to Omega Blake. Crowd rallying support for their defense. Can Memphis come up with a stop on 3rd and 8? They do! As Talon Green goes down, Cruz Law was right on top of him. Oh, Sutton Smith, after a bad mesh, comes up with a huge play. Sutton Smith, the Tigers are roaring it home.
Xavier Sorry here is going to have an opportunity to make the tackle, but the 185-pound Smith just stiff arms him right in the face. Bounces it to the outside, and then he shows you the wheels. He has been hitting home runs.
Mike Washington with a blocker in front as Washington gets the first down for Arkansas.
I like that.
2nd and 3. Washington again. Mike Washington with a good run, and the Hogs are on the go.
Yeah.
See the concern on the home fans. Trying to come up with a defensive stop as Mike Washington is having his way against this defense on this drive. Had him as the number 1 kicker in the class of 2025. He's got pure talent. Will they put him in position for the game winner here?
Illegal substitution. Offense. 12 players breaking the huddle. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Coming off a 2-minute timeout.
How does that happen offensively? Coming out of a timeout, lined up in the exact same formation again.
Washington again, he's met, but he does surge ahead to what should be a first down. He was met by Cruz Law.
Memphis is saying they've got the football.
They are claiming they have the football as the officials are looking to separate the players.
I think Washington was down. The ball did come out after his elbow went down.
Chris
the referee
Bracey
just signaled Memphis ball.
The ruling on the field is the ball carrier was down by rule for a first down.
No, the officials at the end of that play said first down Arkansas.
Watch the right elbow. That's the first thing it's going to touch. You can't really see it there. There's a defender coming in. He's able to punch it out.
Wait a minute.
Was that elbow down?
Well, his right knee is on top of a defensive player.
It was Chris Bracey coming in. That ball comes out.
The ruling on the field of the ball carrier being down.
There it is.
It's under further carry.
Chris Bracey punches the
is,
ball
right there.
out as you see it on the replay. Matt Austin, our rules expert, what say
good,
you?
Good ball play
Joe,
by
you're
Memphis
exactly right.
there, but he
the ball
should
is
have
punched
control
out.
of that
There's no knee
football.
on the ground, no elbow yet. That's a fumble recovered by Memphis.
Watch the right knee, Jesse. It's on top of a player.
It's on top of a player, and there's Bracey knocking it loose. You could not have come up with a bigger play
Jeez.
in a bigger moment for a football team that's trying to not just win the conference, but potentially play in the college football playoff. This is arguably the most important game on their schedule if they're going to accomplish that. Time and time again, Memphis's DBs have come up with big ones. The ball absolutely comes loose before any knee hits the ground or elbow. That should be overturned, and that should become Memphis ball.
And now.
It was recovered by Memphis. First down, Memphis.
This place is exploding. They're going nuts here in Memphis as they take over possession with a minute 18 looking to slay an SEC team. So here's your 3rd and 8.
New quarterback out there, it's Arrington Maiden.
Well, the helmet came off of Brendan Lewis, so Maiden comes in, the redshirt freshman. Coaches are very high on him, but this is a pressure situation on 3rd and 8. And he is going to run it ahead. And look at the extra effort.
He got the first
look
down.
at this effort.
That's it. Ball game.
By Arrington Maiden, who comes into the game and comes up as big as you can. And keep in mind, that's a 390-pounder on the inside of the Arkansas defensive line.
Watch number 14 from Arkansas right there.
So,
And then he runs into the 390-pound Jaffrard and everybody else and somehow works his way through it all to move the chains, and that's ball game, Joe.
Jaffrard is 6 deep into the
that's
night.
what it ended up being, 32-31.
They will be enjoying this one.
Now, it wasn't, a major points win, but it was a huge win for Memphis. And a bad loss for Arkansas, which Arkansas wasn't ranked anyway, neither was Memphis, but still, that's a massive win for Memphis. Bad loss for Arkansas because they don't need that kind of mark on their schedule, on their record. Boy, oh boy. So, that's where we're at with that. Now, let's see who's playing this week. Top 25. Now, we should have some really good games this week to choose from. Florida State, Virginia. See, that could be a really good ball game already. I don't even know where to start on that one. I don't know that I'd pick anyone on that one. TCU, Arizona State. That could be a good ball game. I'd go TCU on that one, but that could be a really good ball game too. Now, I'd say this would be a just, terrible ball game, but Georgia Tech's looking really, really good right now. So I would say Georgia Tech in this one, Wake Forest. USC, Illinois. I wouldn't have thought either one of them would be in the top 25 right now, but they are. And SC right now, I would say. Notre Dame, Arkansas. Well, Arkansas, we just saw what Arkansas did. Unless they get it together, I don't see them being Notre Dame. Utah State, Vanderbilt. Vandy's up at 18. Vandy should be fine with that one. A&M, Auburn. A&M should be fine with that one, unless Auburn gets it together. LSU, Ole Miss. Ooh, that ought to be a ball game. That ought to be a really good ball game. You know what? I'm going to take LSU in that one, but, oh boy, that'd be a good ball game. All right, that was LSU, Ole Miss. Let's see, what else we got? Ohio State, Washington. Washington's unranked right now, but that's... Have to see what happens there, too. Ohio State. Indiana, Iowa. That could be interesting. I'll take Indiana in it, but I mean, Iowa showed signs of really good football this year too already. So Tennessee, Mississippi State. Tennessee, but that could turn into a good one too. Could. I didn't say it will, I said it could. Arizona, Iowa State. Well, Iowa State should pull that one pretty easily. 17 Iowa at 5 Georgia. Ooh, that could be a ball game too. You know what? I'm actually going to take Bama in that one. But, like I said, that could be a really good ball game too. This one as well, Oregon, Penn State. I think Oregon will beat Penn State. And BYU, Colorado. Well, BYU should win that, but you never know what Coach Prime is going to do at Colorado, so have to wait and see on that one too. Got a really good week of football this week, y'all. So, let's see what happens. Yeah. Gonna be a good week. Y'all tell me what you think. What your picks are. Let me know. And let's see where we go. I'll have NFL coming up tomorrow. At some point, I don't know when, but at some point tomorrow I'll have the NFL stuff coming up. And, yeah. I hope y'all have a great week. And I'll see you after weekend. We'll see where we're at with everything. I think we got some good ball games coming up this weekend, y'all. Ought to be a great weekend. Y'all stay cool. This is Old Pops. We're out.